Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Renee Summerhour. Let's get right to your top stories this morning, brought to you by Nevada Hand's Silver Sky Assistant Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. With street racing on the rise in southern Nevada, Las Vegas police are issuing a warning and taking action. Review-Journal's Jen has the details. Jen?
Well, Renee, in a normally quiet northwest Las Vegas community.
I'm flying down Osa Blanca. Almost every weekend, actually, we have a group of people that fly up or fly down. I mean,
meet Dennis MINSTER right around the time he's trying to put his baby to sleep.
We can hear their engines.
Las Vegas police confirmed street racing is on the rise.
And a lot of people were upset because they felt that the police are just allowing this stuff to happen.
But Lieutenant Greg Munson says that's not true.
We created an intervention officer program where this officer is dedicated to going after these street racers.
May look like fun in those Fast and Furious movies, but in real life?
We've taken 8 people into custody for gross misdemeanor street racing.
Police say street racers can face up to 1 year in jail and a $1,000 fine if convicted. Renee?
And in southeast Las Vegas, a man was fatally shot by police Tuesday. Police say the man had kidnapped a woman and led her on a 4-mile walk prior to the shooting. Review-Journal's James Schaefer has more from Las Vegas police.
Video from Tuesday's fatal officer-involved shooting shows the final moments of 43-year-old Mario Martinez. After kidnapping a woman, Martinez took the hostage at gunpoint on a 4-mile walk, attempting to get into multiple vehicles and entering an Albertsons before the hostage broke away and Martinez was fatally shot by officers. At the Thursday press conference, Assistant Sheriff Andrew Walsh said that throughout the event, police did not receive the amount of calls that they would expect for an event of this nature.
So, people should call us when they see something like that. I mean, it's kind of sad when you see a victim being dragged around at gunpoint and we don't get more calls than we got. We got some, but not the amount that you would think we got.
For the Las Vegas Review-Journal, I'm James Schaefer.
In more top stories, a jury finds 2 men guilty of first-degree murder and more for their roles in a 2016 shooting. Contraire Zone is facing the death penalty for the killing of a 34-year-old man he says his girlfriend was cheating on him with. He was found guilty of murder with a deadly weapon and conspiracy to commit murder. His co-defendant, Michael Rusk, was convicted of murder, conspiracy to commit murder, home invasion, and robbery. The sentencing phase of the trial is set to begin Monday morning. Now it's time to take a look at your local weather forecast, sponsored by 1 Hour Air. No matter the season, no matter the reason, 1 Hour Air is here for you. Happy Friday, everyone. Sunny with a high of 73 degrees is forecasted for the valley. 20-mile-per-hour winds today as well, coming from the northeast. Evening lows 53 degrees. For your weekend, we'll continue to warm up. 80 degrees by Sunday, staying in the mid-50s for your evening lows. We'll stay in the upper 70s with mostly sunny skies for the start of your work week. In your health news, sponsored by 4M Dental, Love Your Smile again, Governor Steve SISOLAK reminding Nevadans it's flu season and it's time to get their flu shots. He got his own shot here in Las Vegas Thursday afternoon. He was joined by Immunize Nevada and Councilwoman Olivia Diaz after SISOLAK wanted to share this message.
So we encourage everyone to get out and get the vaccine as quickly as you possibly can. And if you have not gotten your COVID-19 vaccine, you can get it at the same time.
He also encouraged people to get their COVID vaccine if they haven't already. In your business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability, members of the startup community are coming together this Saturday in downtown Las Vegas. Tech Alley will be hosting throughout several venues between Stinko's Las Vegas and Taverna Costera. The city announced this week it will be hosting monthly meetups for Las Vegas's more than 1,200 startups, where visitors can share advice, listen to speakers, and network in a conference-style format. It is expected to bring more than 120 attendees. To register, go to techalley.org.
Now to your sports, sponsored by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app and get a bonus up to $500 when you sign up. The Golden Knights suffered their first loss of the young season on the road in Los Angeles, falling 6-2 to the Kings. Team captain Mark Stone left with just over 12 minutes remaining in the second period and had to be helped to the locker room. The Golden Knights return to the ice next Wednesday when they take on the Blues at T-Mobile Arena. Sports betting, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. Kansas City Chiefs offensive coordinator Eric Bieniemy is the 6-1 favorite to be the next coach of the Las Vegas Raiders, according to offshore sportsbooks. Buffalo Bills offensive coordinator Brian Daboll is the plus 650 second choice. Raiders interim coach Rich Bisaccia and Raiders defensive coordinator Gus Bradley are each 10-1. It is important to note offshore sportsbooks operate illegally in the United States.
Now to your lifestyle news. John Gruden's likeness will be removed from the popular football game Madden 22. This comes after Gruden resigned as head coach of the Raiders after news reports revealed he used racist, misogynistic, and homophobic language in emails over the span of several years.
You know, removing them from the Madden franchise is a pretty big deal. Madden, EA Sports, which produces Madden, said, you know, they have a culture of inclusion and equity, and, you know, some of the things he said didn't fit with, you know, with their core values.
Gruden's likeness will be replaced with a generic character in the coming weeks. In your entertainment news, brought to you by DiscoverYourNevada.com, brought to you by Travel Nevada, some well-known Las Vegas political figures were out to see ZZ Top. Review Journal's John Castellamides tells us how it all happened.
Las Vegas Mayor Carolyn Goodman and her husband, former Mayor Oscar Goodman, had a date night on Wednesday night, and they went to see ZZ Top at the Venetian Theater. How does this happen, you might be asking yourselves? Well, Billy Gibbons met the Goodmans in June at Oscar Goodman's dinner series talk at the Plaza. The two struck up a conversation. Oscar asked Gibbons if he was that good. Gibbons said, "Why don't you find out for yourself?" and invited him to the show. And it happened only in Vegas.
The Review Journal is owned by the family of Dr. Miriam Adelson, the majority shareholder of Las Vegas Sands, which operates the Venetian. Thank you for watching 7 at 7 a.m. I'm Renee Summerhour. If you have an Amazon Fire TV, search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here later today for 7 at 7 p.m. From all of us here at the Las Vegas Review Journal, happy Friday.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.